Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a makeup look that I've been planning to do for so long, and ironically today is a gloomy, gross day when this look reflects a lot of summery, glowy, healthy vibes. But really, I wear this makeup all the time. It's one of my go-to looks that I wear in summer, winter, any weather situation going on. I get a lot of questions what makeup products I use when I wear this makeup, and also the technique, so I thought I would do it for you guys today, and I really hope you enjoy it. So I'm sorry if my face looks a bit red and in your face. I have just cleansed my skin, and my skin's quite sensitive, so when I'm touching it, it just goes. But basically, I really recommend doing a really good skincare routine and cleaning your face before you're putting on a full face of makeup or any sort of makeup at all, because the makeup will look 1,000 times better on clean skin and you will really see the difference, trust me. I'm going to start off with the headband because just to get the hair out of my face, and I thought, why not use a really glam headband. I got this one from Jennifer Burr. The last name is B-E-H-R. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I can't pronounce anything. But I'm just going to pop this on to make sure my hair is out of my way. I don't know how annoying that is watching that back. Trust me, with the hair in the face, just makes you want to go get it out. I really enjoy this headband. I feel like a mythical, like, fairy, queen, princess sort of thing. I'm going to start off with the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and this one that I have is in the shade Beige Ivory. I need a mirror. So I'm using my little Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff that in. And don't forget to just pop it down your neck, just so there's no lines. And when you have blemishes, you should just try to push the foundation in. Like when I'm spreading it out, I am doing circular motions, but when there's a blemish and you want more coverage, there goes the rain, just dab it in. It gives more coverage there. It is the second day of spring and it is like hailing outside. I am so annoyed. I think this foundation matches quite well, but I'm going to be bronzing up a lot. So I'm going to conceal next, but I'm going to highlight with another concealer after that. So for that, I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me one. This one is a light 10 or something like that. Yeah. So I am going to go over some of the blemishes and the dark spots. Like I feel like I get dark around my mouth, so I'm gonna do that. I get redness around my nose quite a bit, so I'm gonna just this is quite like a blendable concealer, so I'm not really like caring if I'm putting like quite a bit on, because I know I'll blend it out later on. Oh, there's a big one down there, can't forget that. Do you see it? I don't know why I've got two on my jawline. I wonder what it's from. So weird. And then I'm going to take my favourite brush that I like to buff out my concealer with, and that is the Expert Face brush. I love this brush. I actually need another one because I love, like, oh my goodness, I think this brush is wet. No! As I was saying, I think I want another one of these because I really like how it blends out concealer and contour, like cream contour. I'll show you my cream contour little routine in a second. So for the dark contour, I'm using the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate palette. It comes with, it looks so gross because I use it all the time. It comes with the illuminating shade that you'd use like to highlight, and then the contour shade. And to apply the contour shade, I need a brush. So which one am I going to use? I'm going to use this one by Real Techniques. It is the Essential Foundation Brush. And what I like to do with this is just grab some of this. It smells like lipstick. And I like to just pop it. Oh, that looks so intense, but this is so blendable and it shears out like into like nothing, but I mean you can build it up, so it can be very intense. Yeah, I just like to pop this around the perimeter of my face. Oh my god, it looks like mud at the moment. But I just use this brush to apply it, and then I'm gonna go under the chin area. I will go down the jaw as well. I don't always do this, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'm gonna do it. I like to just put a little bit under my nose as well, just to lift it. Don't worry, I will be blending this out. And I also like a little bit under the lip, because it makes it even more pouty. I don't even think I even said what this type of look is. It's gonna be the glowiest look ever. So you can see how easily that blends out. This product is very expensive. I was kind of like pressured to buy it. You know when you're like shopping by yourself and you feel like all these sale assistants attack you? That's what happened, but you know what? It's nice, so whatever. I didn't have a cream contour, so you know, that justifies my purchase. And I need to make sure I blend the jaw out, because that will just look really weird if you don't. Now I feel like the trick to this routine is layering different products, layering creams and liquids and powders, and that's how like you get a really natural finish, and it just makes the makeup stay a lot longer as well. So it's just a very long process, but it's definitely worth it when you see the end result, I think, hopefully. Okay, so after that I am going to use the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline again. They do really good concealers, and this one is light pale. And what I like to do with this is put it under the eye area. I think I need a lot more than that. So I just like to dab that in like a little triangle. You know, you've probably seen this before. And the other eye, obviously down the nose, because I need more coverage there as well, and that highlights the area again. And I bring that in the center of my forehead as well to highlight that. The Cupid's bow. A little bit around the mouth again, especially around here I get darkness. The chin. And another trick I've been doing recently is cleaning up that contour, or that bronzy touch I've done. Just put it under there, and it just emphasizes it and cleans it up a little bit. Oh god, I look crazy. Don't forget to put concealer in the inner corners, because that's where a lot of people forget to conceal, because you get a lot of darkness in there. Well, I do anyway. Then I'm going to take that brush again. I know I'm reusing it and stuff, but it's fine. Just blend that all out. So if I'm like doing something special, this is basically the face makeup I'll do. It is a lengthy process, but I like the lengthy process. I think the best bit about going out is doing your makeup. So I kind of just dab like before. That's how you're going to get the most coverage out of it. And you don't want to move. This must look so funny. You don't want to, oh my god, the faces I make when I put my makeup on. Wow. you don't want to move around, like, because you've placed these colours in the areas, you don't want to move them around into like everywhere, because you've strategically done it there for a reason. Now that's given me a bit more dimension, but now I'm going to go in with some powders. So to set the light concealer, I'm going to be using the AC On Tour Australis Contouring Highlighting Palette, and I'm using the yellow shade there. And I'm just using a Real Techniques again, could you guess, setting brush. Just packing that powder, and I'm going under the eye first. And you can blend that onto your eyelid so it sets the concealer there as well. And just everywhere else that you put the light concealer. I'm then going to lightly powder the rest of the face. This brush is wet because I just cleaned them. This is a really good powder if you like to stay dewy and you really can't detect it on the face. It's really, really nice. The Healthy Balance powder by Bourjois, and my shade is beige Clara, oh, I can't talk French. Okay, so I'm just lightly gonna pop that everywhere, kind of, just in the other places, just to make sure everything's set, because I feel like my makeup can crease a lot, especially where the laugh lines are and under my eyes. Don't worry, I'm going to be going in with a lot of glowy products soon, so the glow will be around, just trust me. So now that that's dusted on the face, it's time to bronze. This is like my favorite bit because I love this bronzer so much. It is MAC's Give Me Sun, and I'm going to go in with yet again another Real Technique brush, and this one is a multitask, and I really like this brush for bronzing because it really just does the job really well. So I'm essentially going around the areas that the sun will hit my face, basically, but kind of just warming up the face. So, oh, the hair is everywhere. So just basically where we put that cream, you're just layering the powder on top. It's so cold that I have a heat pack on me, and you know what my mum said when she bought me this? She said to me, I got you the one with the smiley faces on it because you're always grumpy. I wonder why. I get comments like that. My favorite bit. I just got this from MAC like last week. This is the cream color base in Hush. It is a peachy, champagne-y color, like that. I'm going to use my fingers for this, and I'm just going to rub my middle finger in like that, and I'm just going to, ooh, it looks so good with the tan, this one. When I'm not tanned, it looks like a peachy highlight on my pale skin, but with tan skin it looks, oh, so pretty. So I feel like these look fine even if I've powdered over it. I really don't like go by those rules at all. So I just layer everything on top of each other as I like. Makeup has no rules. Let's be real. So I like to use that, and that kind of just gives me a base for my highlight, and that's going to make it so intense. I'm just going to go over with my buffing brush just in case I've missed like some spots. I'm going to put a bit on my cupid's bow. I really like to highlight this area. I think it looks so pretty. And then I'm going in with the star of the show, and I got this just a few days ago, and I've only tried it out once, and I tried it out in my last vlog. And it is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, and this is obviously Champagne Pop. I was on the hunt for this. I bought one off of this lady because you can't get them in Australia, and it's just the best thing I've ever put on my face. I think I raved about it too much in my vlog, so I'm just gonna go on with it. This is what it looks like. It is stunning. Best highlighter I've ever used. It's like a peachy champagne color. Straight up beautiful. So I'm going in with the contour brush by Real Techniques. Again, I love Real Techniques. Just literally packing it on my brush. I don't even care. I put so much of this on. I want to be seen from the galaxies that no one has ever heard about in their life. Like, they need to see him. They need to see this highlight. They just need to see it. So obviously I'm putting it over that cream. I kind of press it because I like the impact. So I'm pressing it in, kind of blending it as I go. And I apply it on the top of the cheekbones, above the brow. So I put just a little bit over the forehead. And I like to just go in a little bit on my chin, not too much. And then I'm going to go with a smaller brush to do the small parts of my face for more precision. I'm going in with the accent brush, and I'm doing the Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to pack this. Then I do the tip of the nose. Just a little bit on the top of the bridge. This may be too much for people, but this is just what I do. So you can take what you want from this tutorial. It's up to you. It's just what I do. If you think I'm finished with highlighting, you're so wrong. I'm going in with more after. And now I'm gonna go in with the Fix Plus spray. A lot of brands do these. You don't have to get the MAC one or any of the products I'm using. You can use whatever you have that's similar. I'm just gonna spritz this on my face. I kind of scare myself when I do this, so I'm kind of like... And you'll see it enhances the highlight as well, and it will set the makeup. I'm then going to do my brows. I've been doing something a bit different with my brows recently, so I'm going in with the Brow Wiz, and I'm just going to firstly brush them up. My eyebrows are starting to get a little bit crazy. They do look better when they are freshly waxed when I do this technique, but I just thought I would do it today just to show you what I do, because I normally just put powder through them, but recently I've been going back to the Anastasia brow gel and just brushing it through, and then using the Brow Wiz, which is in chocolate, and just doing the sparse areas and then just brushing it through and stuff. And the colour that I have in the gel is brunette, and I feel like you really need to get like the stuff off the tip of this because it just makes a mess. Then you ruin your brows. So, okay. So it's just more of a natural look, I think. And I kind of like that lighter brow look on me. I'm just looking in the viewfinder, my highlight. Damn! Look at that highlight. I couldn't be more obsessed with a highlight if I tried. Just... Okay, so I'm going in with the Brow Wiz now, and I'm just gonna just shape the top a little bit. Now this is not the most neatest looking brow, but sometimes I enjoy that. So I'm now going to move on to the eyes. I might just zoom you in a little bit. So what I actually do is I use a lot of bronzer for my eyeshadow. So I'm going back with, where is it? There's so much makeup around me at the moment. So I'm going back in with a MAC one, the Gimme Sun, and I like to start to carve out my crease area with this. And this is my favorite eyeshadow brush in the whole world. It is MAC 224, sorry. I don't know what happened with my mouth just then. MAC 224. And I just swirl that in the bronzer, dust off the excess, and then I just go in and define the crease with it. And this kind of look needs a lot of warmth, so don't go using like cool tones because it just won't work with this, because it is that bronzy, glowy, healthy look, and I feel like warm tones suit it best. And of course bronzer is gonna have that effect, and I also like using the same bronzer on my eyes because it just pulls in, because it just pulls the whole look together because you're using the same colors on your face. And what I like to do with my eyeshadow shape sometimes, like I really do this a lot, is I go through and lift it up instead of going down. I leave a gap here, as you can probably see, and I lift it kind of sweeping up. So just keep building that color up. And if I feel like it ever is looking a bit sloppy, like if you feel like you're going a bit too down, like on your cheekbone, just get a brush and blend it, babe. Just do it. And this doesn't have to be like totally like neat and stuff, because it's just a really hazy, like warm eye look, I think. So after that, I like to go in with a deeper brown. So I'm going to use Buck from, maybe like a mix of Naked and Buck, just in the crease from the Naked One palette, and just kind of keep these motions a bit more concentrated into the crease. So the other color that we use, the bronzer, is more of a haze, and this is more defining the crease now. I don't want too much because I like that warmth and haziness that the bronzer gave, because it just keeps it really simple but still defines and warms the eye up. So now I'm going on with these new products that I bought on the weekend as well. These are the metallic eyeshadows from Australis. I've got the color Pearl Jammin', which is a gold color, and this color here is Guns and Rose Petals. I can't get over how cute the names are. This color is more of a champagne-y, pinky, slightly light gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the gold one, the Pearl Jammin' one first, and I'm going to take it on the brush that the Naked palette came with, because it's a synthetic and there's so many hairs on that. And I'm just going to take the fluffier side, and these apparently are really creamy and amazing. Oh my god, I know I'm going to love this. I thought these were going to be perfect for this look. I've been on the hunt for these for so long. Oh my god. I want to dip my whole body in this already. Okay, this might not be the best brush, but we'll just have to try it out, shall we? Oh, oh god, I'm so excited. I love makeup too much. This is such a weird texture. It's like creamy, moussey weirdness, but I love it. I'm going to use my finger because sometimes using your finger is the best tool that you can use. So I'm putting that basically all over the eyelid. Then I'll use the brush to just blend it out and take it a bit higher to the crease. I'm just so impressed with these. and you can build them up to as sparkly and as intense as you like. And if you haven't guessed already, I like intense. Alright, with the same brush I'm just going to go in with this Steeler palette that I have and put Kitten in the inner corner just as a base for the next eyeshadow I'm going to put on top. All about that layering life. I just can't do a makeup look without this eyeshadow. It is the best. I'm going to grab the next colour now, which is the other Australis Metallics eyeshadow, and this is so pretty. It does look like Kitten eyeshadow, but a bit pinkier. Oh, I'm obsessed. I will take the other side because it's a bit smaller. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eyeliner, and this one is in 213 in the nude. I'm just going to use that in the waterline. And then I'm going to go in with MAC's Costa Riche eyeliner, and this is like a warm brown colour, and I'm just going to really carefully just push that into my eyelashes. And by putting that nude eyeliner there, it's just going to exaggerate the brown and make your eyes look really big, because it's just such a contrast next to each other. So it doesn't matter if it looks messy. You're gonna blend it out, girl. So I'm gonna use this random Estee Lauder brush. Just use any little brush that you have. I'm just gonna buff that out. And then I just kind of, I don't bring this eyeshadow up into the, like, connecting. I just kind of like leave it and like just blend it out straight, if that makes sense. So it's still opening the eye up. I'm then going to go in with the bronzer again, and with a little pencil brush. You can use any pencil brush. This is just a MAC 219, and I'm just gonna set that eyeliner that we just put there, and it kind of also is a transition color for it as well, because you don't want it as blocky. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in with a Eco Tools angled brush, and you can use any angled brush obviously, and I'm going in with just a dark brown eyeshadow from the Steeler palette that I have here. This is the eyes are the window of the soul. This is the soul version of it, and the color is Beating, so it's just a matte brown, very close to the MAC eyeliner that I just used. And what I'm doing here is I am putting a really fine line just where the lashes are, and that's going to exaggerate that again even more. I'm going to go in with some eyeliner only because I'm going to be wearing a really thick set of eyelashes. Like, the band is really thick. This is just my Bobbi Brown one. It's so dry. I just keep forgetting to buy one, a new one. So I'm just getting what I can on a Real Techniques fine liner brush. Okay. So just really fine. You don't want the eyeliner to be the main thing of this look. So I just added a flick to the eyeliner, and I'm going to go over it with a liquid eyeliner in a moment, just because I really like the effect of the liquid liner that I'm about to use. It's by Illamasqua, and it's really glossy, and I think it looks cool with this kind of look, because everything's kind of glossy. Why not? But I find it's like hard to just go in with it on its own. Like, I need like a guide, so that's why I'm doing the gel eyeliner first, because I find it really easy to use. My heart stops when I do eyeliner. So this is the eyeliner I was talking about before. It's the Illamasqua Precision Ink in Abyssus. It's black. And because we put those forward eyeshadows on top, oh god, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Basically, this is going to work better on top of the forward ones because it kind of is more bolder. It just slides back on, and with the gel you can tell it's really choppy. So I'm just going to finish that right now. Oh my god. If you use small strokes, it's easier to do. So eyeliner all done. So I'm going to go in with the soft kohl eyeliner. This is a Rimmel one. And I'm just going to tight line. So I'm just going to pop that on the top inner part of my lash line, just to darken it up and get rid of that flesh tone. Was that attractive? I'm sure it was. Alright, so I'm just going to put a coat of mascara on. This is the Chantecaille Fossilis. I think I'm saying that correctly. I probably am not. Mascara. It's just a tester that I got in a Mecca box that I got. Before I put on mascara, I'm going to be curling my eyelashes. So this is just a manicure one. And while I'm at it, I will add the bottom lash mascara, and this is MAC's Extend and Play. The best bottom eyelash mascara. Watch this. That's just so dramatic. It separates them amazingly, and they're just so dramatic and long, and I love it. Okay, so mascara is all on. I am going to be using the House of Lashes Noir Fairy in black. I love House of Lashes lashes. They are very dramatic. I always recommend them to people that want a very dramatic eyelash. They're just really great. They do take some time to get used to putting them on because the lash band is so thick. So I'm just going to go in with some duo adhesive. I actually haven't used this style of lashes before, but I just thought, you know, try something different. I really like, they're my favorites by House of Lashes is Pixie Luxe. They are amazing. They are my favorite. They're very like full and crisscrossy and just in your face. So I'm just going to let that dry a little bit just to get a bit tacky, because if you don't let them get tacky, you will be slipping and sliding all over the place with these. Make sure that they are very close to your natural lash line and just tuck them all in. And I like to push them up as they dry because I think they look better like that. Okay, so I got the lashes on, and now I'm thinking let's go in with more contour and blush. My favourite contour powder colour at the moment is from the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I really love this palette so much. This is probably my second favourite highlighter of all time. Obviously Champagne Pop is now my favourite. It's taken over my life. So I'm going in with the NARS Eater brush, I think it's pronounced. So it's like that little brush kind of thing there. Just dabbing a little bit in. This is very pigmented, so you don't really need much. And I'm just going to chisel out my non-existent cheekbones. And then also going up into the hairline. And I like to go back to the nose and highlight that. I mean, not highlight, contour it. So just a bit down the sides as well. Under the lip again, and the jawline, the same places as before. And once that's done, I kind of like to don't mind my really screwed up beauty blender sponge by Real Techniques. It's I was trying to wash it last night and I kind of went crazy and wringing it out and it broke. So I'm just gonna bop that around just in the places where I think I might have gone a bit too heavy-handed. Now I'm looking really bronzed and all glowed up, but I'm not done there. I'm going in with my favorite blush ever. Not that I've tried a lot of blushes, just because I'm so obsessed with this one that I just don't go for anything else. This is Peaches by MAC. It's like a sheer blush. Normally I'd just bronze. This just gives me a peachy flush. I like it. Okay, onto the lips, and then I'll just do the final touches to the look. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I think these are the best. Well, I've only got this one, but I think this is the best formula of lip liner I've ever used. It's just, it actually like plumps the line. Like, it's not like a lip liner where it's just a color. It actually has a formula where it plumps the outside. So if you overdraw your lips, it actually makes it look really full. So I'm just gonna quickly blank my lips a little bit so I can go on top with this. So I'm just gonna line my lips. But I might just use another lip liner just to tone the pink down a little bit, and this is Stripped Down by MAC. I think I'm going to go with this one. It is limited edition, but you can use any lip color. There's so many lip colors like this at the moment. This one, it is the Mineralized Rich Touch the Earth lipstick by MAC. It's like a sepia looking nude. It's very brown tone, beige. It's hard to talk putting your lipstick on at the same time. I think it's just a really nice lip color, and it's not matte, which makes it a bit different. And I just really like the lipstick. Kind of just changes the whole look, because you could put any lip with this and it could change the whole thing. So choose what you like, take whatever you like from this makeup tutorial. And I'm pretty sure that's, no, it's not the finished look. I'm gonna add more highlight. Why not? This is like strobing to the next level. Oh, hair. So I think I finished the look now. I think that's enough highlight for one person's face. So let me take the headband off. I'll take this off while I'm at it. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys like it. I really enjoyed making this tutorial. I've been meaning to do it for so long, and I hope you learned something. I love makeup, and it's really something I'm going to try to get into now for this channel. I'm just trying to put what I love onto this channel, and I love makeup, I love food and creating things. So as long as I'm creating, I'm a happy person. So if you like what I'm doing, if you like my channel, please subscribe. Feel free to. You'll be updated whenever I upload, which will be a lot now. So like this video if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching again. I really appreciate every one of you that watches my videos, and I will see you very, very soon. Have a good day. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome.